Hello and welcome back to the Governance Guru YouTube channel. Here at the Governance Guru, we aim to provide practical governance tips, training and guidance to support all individuals who are involved in governance activities. Whatever role you play in governance, whether you're a minute taker, a secretary, a presenter, a member or a chair, the Governance Guru can help in sharing the information you need to support you in being the best at what you do. Today we'll be sharing top tips on meeting etiquette. I survived another meeting that should have been an email. One of my managers gave me this written on a mug one year, and it was at that point I decided that I would create a guide for meeting etiquette to avoid people ever feeling that they'd survived a meeting that should have been an email. Let me take you through it now. First of all, ask yourself, do you really need a meeting? Do you need a meeting? Think through whether the meeting you're proposing has a clear purpose and a desired outcome. Do you need to have a discussion around this? Is there a decision to be made? If the answer to any or all of these questions is no, think it through. It may be that a quick phone call or an email may suffice. Secondly, think through, do you really need an hour? In most companies I've worked at, the default length of a meeting was 1 hour. That's what people would put in your diary, regardless of what was to be discussed, what was on the agenda, or how long they actually needed of your time. So before you put a meeting in the diary, think it through. Be respectful of other people's time. Be aware that they have other things to do apart from meet with you. And remember that there is no mandate that meetings must last an hour or even 30 minutes. Think about what you need, be realistic, and remember that we often seek to fill the time available. It could be, in many cases, that a 15 or even a 5-minute meeting may suffice to get the desired outcome. Number 3, set and share a clear agenda. If you have scheduled a meeting, be sure to set and share a clear agenda along with any meeting materials and joining instructions or the meeting location in advance of the meeting. If people understand what meeting expectations are, they can arrive prepared, and prepared attendees contribute more effectively to meetings, so you will get what you need from the meeting. By sharing a clear agenda and any materials in advance, you may be able to refine your attendee list. It could be that invitees recommend a more appropriate attendee who can better help you achieve your desired outcome. Number 4, are the right people in the room? When thinking about your attendee list, only invite those people who are relevant to and who will contribute to the discussion. Meetings of 20 or more people tend to be ineffective, and usually only 5 to 6 people will actively contribute in those meetings unless they've been asked to present. The time of those who do not contribute is likely better spent elsewhere. It's always good to create do not forward invitations so you have complete control over who receives the invitation. 1 person per team is enough. Depending on the agenda, 1 person per team at a meeting is usually enough. If you have been invited to a meeting and you cannot attend, make sure you inform the organizer and arrange for a delegate to join or for the meeting to be rescheduled. If someone in your team can attend in your place, why not let them? Delegating appropriately encourages the growth and development of team members. It can be more efficient and effective for you, and it's often a first step in succession planning, which is key for most businesses. Number 6, arrive prepared. If you've agreed to attend a meeting, make sure you arrive prepared. Ensure you have read and understood the agenda and any materials which have been shared prior to the meeting. Note down any questions you may have for other attendees or presenters, And if you're presenting, ensure you're familiar with the materials and that you are equipped to answer any questions attendees may have. Number 7, be punctual. Again, let's be respectful of other people's time. If you are the organiser, make sure you arrive or join the meeting slightly early to welcome attendees and check technology is working. If you are attending as an attendee, be punctual. Arrive or join on time so that the meeting can begin promptly. If you expect to be late, inform the organiser or the other attendees to manage their expectations. Number 8, avoid distractions. If you're joining a meeting remotely, inform those around you that you're going to be in a meeting and ask them to be respectful of that. Move to a quiet area or room and try and close the door. Put away all distractions, including your phone and your laptop if it's not required, and give the speaker your full attention. Number 9, be present and contribute. If you are invited to a meeting and you've accepted the meeting and you're attending the meeting, make sure you contribute to the meeting. Show up, either in person or on screen if that's possible. Actively listen, ask questions, and contribute to discussions and decision making if that's required of you. If you're not prepared to contribute, decline or delegate attendance in advance of the meeting date. If you're the meeting chair or the meeting organiser, you are responsible for including all attendees in the discussion and giving them an opportunity to contribute. Number 10, minutes and actions. Key discussion points or meeting minutes should be shared by the organiser or minute taker as soon as possible after the meeting. Clear actions should be circulated with the minutes and must always be proactively followed up on and tracked to closure. Actions should include the owner, due date, and the detail of the action itself. And if you need some tips on how to create minutes templates or how to write minutes, please see our other videos. Thank you very much for your time, and we hope you found these 10 tips on meeting etiquette helpful. By all means, share them with your company, with your friends and colleagues. Make sure that nobody else receives a mug that says, "I just attended a meeting that should have been an email." Thank you.